Hey guys, it's Tara and Chloe, and this video is all about our first month together, so her first month of life, and I can't believe a whole month has gone already. The biggest thing I think that I've learned in this past month is I finally understand what people say when they're like, oh, kids, and babies, it's the hardest thing, but it's also the best thing. I never really got that. I was like, if it's so hard, how can that be the best thing? Like, it just didn't make sense. But I finally get it, because although it is hard to, especially for babies, to like understand them, and it's so hard to see them cry, and sometimes you just don't know what to do, and nothing you can do will help soothe them. But then at the end of the day, she came out of me and I made her, and she's just the sweetest thing. My heart could burst when I see her sleeping, and just, you know, she's just perfect. I'm still getting my head around it and I'm sure I'm gonna understand it even more as time goes by. But that's definitely been the biggest like eye-opener for me, is like, okay, I finally understand what people have been saying. So yeah, the big thing this past month has been getting to know each other. So, you know, seeing how she eats and sleeps, and when she's upset, what I can do to help her, to soothe her, or if I need to try and let her be, which is not going very well. And learning the different cries, and when she's going to the bathroom, that sort of thing. So it's been a bit of a learning process, and we're still going through that, and I know it's going to be ever-changing. I'm also going to do a separate video on some sort of like ballet-inspired movements that I've been doing to help calm her down. And I mean, automatically I'll have like a bit of a rhythm and a pattern to my movement. But I've found that it's actually helping her, and I wouldn't quite call it exercise, but it's getting me moving a bit and just starting to wake up some of those muscles that I haven't used in a long time now. So she is feeding well. However, one thing I wasn't ready for was we ordered takeaway one night, and it was some yummy Sri Lankan food, but it was quite spicy. And I could smell that spice when she was feeding, I guess probably about, you know, 6 to 10 hours later or so. I could smell it as she was eating, and she got fussy. She was not liking it. So, I mean, I'm guessing it's the spice, but at the same time, there's so many people all around the world who eat spicy food, and I'm sure they don't have that problem. So it could be just a matter of her getting used to it, or just that she wasn't ready for it. I've also slowed down with the expressing, because I've felt less pressure in my breast, so I haven't felt that I've really needed to. But I'm gonna start doing it again, because I want to get into that pattern, and I want my husband to be able to feed her as well with the bottle. We've had 3 midwife visits since the birth. So on day 5, after 2 weeks, and then after about 3.5 weeks. And her weight has steadily increased. And she's gone up over half a kilo in that time. So that's like about 1.5 pounds or so. And we will both be having some checkups at 6 and 8 weeks. So that will just make sure that she's developing all right, and also that I'm recovering well, and I'll hopefully get the okay that I can start exercising again. So what have we been up to? Well, she had her first outing, gosh, she was only about a week really, and we went to the supermarket because she needed some onesies that fit. All the 0 to 3 month clothing that we had was too big, and she was just swimming around in it. So they had smaller sizes, which we didn't even know about, called newborn and first size. So I forget which one. I think first size is the smaller one. So we got a few of those onesies, and they had scratch mitts as well built in. And those have been very helpful, and we've kind of been recycling the few that we bought. But already the 0 to 3 months are starting to fit. We've also been on a few walks just to get some fresh air. It's been a bit cool, but she quite likes the fresh air. Even though it's cold on her face, she just falls asleep and totally sleeps through feeding the birds, but I think she secretly loves feeding the birds already. And our biggest, most exciting trip was going to the Royal Opera House. So we went to visit my friends and colleagues, and it was between two Nutcracker shows. So we caught them at the end of a matinee, and she was backstage, so she got to say hello to everyone for the first time. That was very exciting. And then we popped up to the dressing room after, and yeah, just saw so many people, and she was brilliant. She just was so calm, was asleep most of the time, and was just passed from one person to the next. And yeah, she was just great. And I really loved it because I got to see all my friends again. And I'm very pleased that she got to go there and see everyone so young. She was just about 2 weeks at that point. We also went to see the projections that I've been in that are being projected on this massive building near us. And it's something that I filmed when I was pregnant with Chloe. You may have seen it in one of my previous vlogs. And it was filmed in a studio with a green screen. And I was just kind of improvising and doing what I could with my bump. And they've put together a lovely, really, really nice piece to beautiful music. And it's being projected on this massive building. It was running about every half an hour, and it lasts about 5 minutes. So we caught it one day. My mom's been here for the past month, and I've been trying to plan it so that we walk by when I'm up there and dancing. It took a few goes, but we finally got it. And yeah, she was very surprised. And so was Chloe, weren't you? Oh yeah. You remember that, don't you? So it was really special that I have this little video of me and my mom and little Chloe watching myself with her in my tummy up on this massive building. And we've had lots of visitors. So many people have come by to see us, to meet little Chloe. And gosh, all these cards behind me, they're from family and friends, and just so much love and generosity towards this little one already. So much support. So we really appreciate all that. And she is one lucky girl. Mwah. And Chloe is now an official person. So we went to our town hall to register her. And you just fill in a form and you get her birth certificate. We got 10 copies because we know, and with ourselves and our documents, that you have to send them off to this place, to that place, you lose them, somebody else loses them. So we just thought, better safe than sorry, we're gonna get her 10, just to make her life a little bit easier. Might be excessive. And already we've sent one off because we've applied for her passport. So hopefully that will come back in another month or so. And she'll have her own passport. Little British girl. And we had the most wonderful Christmas and New Year's. So for Christmas we went to my in-laws, and she had her baby's first Christmas. And yeah, my mom was still here. So it was really special. We spent a week there and we were just relaxing, and just everyone got to spend time with Chloe, which was really special, and you know, something that we'll never get back when she's this little. And New Year's was even more quieter, not just compared to usual, but even compared to Christmas. We were just here at home, the four of us, my husband and I, my mom and Chloe, and we were not doing much. We had champagne at midnight. I mean, we were all still up, and then we ended up playing cards after that, so it was still really fun. And apart from all that, I've been finding lots of ways to just kind of, I mean, I shouldn't say remember her because she's not going anywhere, but just to remember this special time. So we booked a photographer to do a little newborn shoot. That was one of the things. But I've also been doing lots of arts and crafts with her beautiful, cute little hands and feet, and printing them and molding them. And actually I'm going to do a separate video on that because I love my arts and crafts, and now I have the perfect excuse to do lots of them. So I'm going to share with you guys what I've been up to. But yeah, the photo shoot was so good. She got some really cute photos out of it. But the funny thing is, she had these beautiful, delicate, gorgeous little outfits, and we picked 2 of them. And one of them was a little lacy number. And you have to take off the diaper when they're in these little outfits, and of course that can be risky, but yeah, we cleaned her bum, she had done a poo, the diaper was off, we put her in. As soon as we were doing like the last little Velcro bit, all over the photographer's beautiful little lacy dress. So it didn't start out very well, and actually it didn't continue very well because she did it again a little bit later on. And in fact, that was like during like a photo session. She just like, yeah, a little bit more came out, but not enough to stop. And then later on when we were shooting with my husband and I, she was just basically peeing all over us. I mean, it could have been worse, it could have been the other one. But it was really fun. And she got, yeah, so many cute photos. Oh, so many, I could just eat her up. So that has been our month, our first month together. I can't believe it already. Oh, she's saying goodbye. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye. Please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And please share and subscribe for more. And please let me know the ups and downs of your first month. We'd love to hear from you. Please comment in the section below. And hope to see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.